guys, good morning. I am going to start this by apologizing to you and promising not to do something that I've been doing lately. So I'm not going to tell you guys I'm actually leaving the place anymore. Last video you guys heard me say this is my last night in Budapest, but as you can see, it wasn't my last night in Budapest. I'm still here in Budapest. I made a silly mistake. I forgot to book my hostel in Salzburg, and the prices shot up to like $45 for a night. I ain't paying $45 a night for a hostel, so here I am doing a little bit of walking tour through Budapest. Taylor's behind me somewhere, making faces. And yeah, we're gonna go to one of the cemeteries, the city park, and Margaret Island. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about politics today. I don't know if I'm gonna convince Taylor to talk with me, but I for sure will be talking about politics today. And you might be surprised with what I say. Shot on this building. It's hard to see, but you still make it out. It's just a building where people live. In a square. We are at, I'm going to read this, Fiumei Cemetery, biggest cemetery in Hungary. This is where a lot of the dukes, duchess, counts, countesses are. The first president of Hungary is buried here, a bunch of really famous poets. And I really like exploring cemeteries, not in like a creepy, cryptic kind of way, but it's always interesting to see how different cultures they memorialize their dead. It's always very interesting. I really enjoyed the ones in Poland, in Germany, now here. This is probably one of the bigger ones I've been to, aside from the one I went to in Buenos Aires, which was beautiful as well. But yeah, so we're gonna do a little tour around here. It's really, really big, so we're probably gonna be here for about an hour exploring. Hey guys, you see all these beautiful colors. Check these out. Look at these beautiful fall colors everywhere. And notice I don't have my coat on anymore. One of the things I don't like about fall is it's cold and then it's hot and then you need a coat and then you don't need a coat. But I'm still rocking a scarf. And then Taylor's rocking that hipster look. Look at her, straight Portland. Look at this.
Yes.
She got the hat and then the scarf and then all black and then the bag. And she's got a hipster camera. Rocking that Olympus mirrorless. Wonderful colors here. And the thing about, I won't even call it an issue or the problem, is I'm here to chase these colors. And the thing about weather in Europe is difficult from one country to the next to figure out when the colors are going to start to change. And usually late September, early October is really, really good time to figure it out. But the change just started to happen. So everything's not popping yet. But in a week or two, it's going to be amazing out here. And it's a really beautiful cemetery. And you notice that it's not all old sculptures. Some of these are new and redone throughout. Now, some are done by wealthy families. Some of the more prominent figures are renovated by the government. But overall, they try to maintain the beauty of this place through funding. Not sure what this is. Jokai more.
From afar, I thought this was like a plastic tarp.
So I just kind of realized I'm walking all over this like hollow ground where people are buried. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section. Like, do you feel it's weird to walk through like a graveyard or a cemetery? Like, do you guys feel that's disrespectful or? Beautiful mausoleum.
Yeah, we'll document.
You document a hipster, their natural habitat.
Natural.
All she needs is cold, brisk weather, a mirrorless camera, and leaves. But don't startle her, or she may run back into the wild of the Starbucks coffee shop. This is for Kossuth, Laos. I think he's up there. Oh, can you? Oh, we can climb. Oh, wait. I hope it's okay to climb these stairs. Oh, there's stairs, and there's no.
That's what I want as my souvenir for my food.
What?
This
Flowers?
jaguar, panther.
That's a jaguar? Oh, panther.
Something.
I want
It looks fierce.
I want a turtle. When I die, a turtle. I'll get there eventually.
Descent of like fog or something.
Yeah, I think it's about to rain, guys, but we're gonna hustle to try to make it to the top of this. So, hustle. Just some stairs. Oh, look at that. I'll start from the back. Beautiful view. Sorry about the shaky cam, guys. There. And then the front. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I was gonna do a long video about the love and hate of U.S. politics. And as I started to kind of lay out my outline and what I wanted to say and what I wanted to talk about, I realized just how disenfranchised I am, just how frustrated and angry I am about what's going on back home. And it's not necessarily, and as I speak, I'm gonna talk shit about everybody, so get ready for that. I'm gonna talk shit about Clinton, I'm gonna talk shit about Trump, I'm gonna talk shit about Obama, I'm gonna talk shit about Sanders and Paul Ryan, the whole damn political system. So get ready for that. I don't like to be hustled, guys, and I think most people would say the same thing, but I think the difference is that people don't like to be hustled by those that they don't like, but they're okay with being hustled by somebody who occasionally says shit that they believe in or they agree with. And that's what's happening right now. The United States of America, all of us registered voters and those of us who can't even vote are being hustled. We're being hustled by a political system that's long been corrupted. it's had money re-injected into it, corporate funds re-injected into it by a president who claimed that he wanted to get rid of it. We've been tricked by the media into voting for people we should never have fucking voted for, and now we're being tricked again into voting for people we shouldn't be voting for. It's frustrating because a lot of you guys don't know this, but I actually worked in politics before I started this job. I worked for the Travis County Republican Party, and in that job, I saw some things that swore me off of party politics. The reason that I left, because I became disgusted, absolutely disgusted, not only with what Republicans were doing, but what the Democrats were doing. I was disgusted at how they work together systemically to oppress certain people's opinions and viewpoints, how they work together to manipulate people, how they work together, how they pull resources to control the media. And I think my biggest frustration, guys, really is that so many highly intelligent, highly engaged people, Americans, are falling for this shit. Or they'll say, oh, well, he's not as bad as her, she's not as bad as him, or they aren't as bad as they are. Like, no, why can't we find a way to put people in office who closely represent what we want as a country, as opposed to choosing the lesser of two evils? Why can't we reform the system? Why can't we take a step back and say, hey, we fucked up and we need to fix it? And it's not on politicians. I understand what Trump is doing. I understand what Clinton is doing. I understand what Obama is doing. I understand what Sanders is doing. As politicians, it's their job. They're doing what their job is. But as people, I cannot understand how we so blindly follow these candidates, how we so viciously attack each other. And I think that might be at the top of my list, is how vicious some of you guys are getting now. How anybody who votes for Clinton is delusional and supporting a liar, and anybody who votes for Trump is a racist and a xenophobe and a bigot. And it's such a simplistic way. It's just like saying that all black people are rapists and murderers and robbers. And I don't know how you can't see that. How can you not see that that is exactly the same hypocritical shit that you're doing by demonizing the opposite side, instead of listening to what people have to say and why they're voting for Clinton, why they're voting for Trump, why they support these people? Because, contrary to popular belief, Trump is not perfect, Clinton is not perfect. And until we can listen to what others are saying, others that dissent, others who stand against us are saying, we cannot move forward. Like, deleting somebody off your Facebook page that doesn't agree with you is not going to change anything. It's just going to make the divide bigger. Like, I need to hear from people who disagree with me. I need to see people saying things and doing things and writing things that are not in line with my political views, so it can wake me up. It can open me to a different perspective. Like, a 65-year-old white man who's grew up rich cannot tell me what it's like to be young, poor, and black. So they need to hear my voice. And I need to hear theirs. And I think that's where we have to go. So the question keeps coming up: who am I voting for? I'm not telling you. I honestly don't feel like it's necessary for everybody to run around saying who they're voting for, because at this moment in time, all it does is just create dissent. It's like, if you vote for Trump, now I have an opinion on you. If you vote for Clinton, now I have an opinion on you. If you supported Sanders, now I have an opinion on you. Listen to words that I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I say I believe in, and then you probably figure out who I'm going to vote for. And even then, you might be wrong. And I urge you guys to vote for whoever you feel is best for your vision of what we should be as a country, as a people, as an electorate. But on top of that, make sure you step back and you listen to the people on the opposite sides with an open mind, as opposed to just instantly throwing judgment at those people. It's difficult with the election coming up in a few weeks. I don't know what the country's going to look like after, but what I hope happens is that all this just fire breathing that we're seeing going around just calms down a bit, and people can have a logical and a reasonable conversation. I think we're capable of it. Do I think it's going to happen? Nope. At this point, guys, I've lost all faith in my American brethren because we've had so many opportunities to at least listen to each other, and we've just thrown that out just out of pure stubbornness. And but I'm blessed to not have to deal with that shit on a daily basis. Some of you guys aren't, and I apologize, and I'm so sorry that you guys have to deal with that constant onslaught of political division back home. But hey, come out here. So in closing, I want to just say that I love us. I love the United States of America. I'm a proud American. I'll wear my flag on my sleeve. I'll probably proclaim where I'm from. But I am ashamed at the rhetoric that people, not even politicians, not even the media, the rhetoric that people, friends and family and co-workers are throwing at each other. I am ashamed to see how divided we are. I am ashamed to see how lazy we have been. I'm ashamed to see that we are holding politicians who have been elected to office responsible. I'm ashamed that we've allowed a narrative to be created for us as opposed to creating our own. I am ashamed that we have a generation of children growing up in a world where adults can't sit down and have a civil conversation. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna put this camera down, and I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna explore this city, I'm gonna explore this culture, this cuisine, and I'm gonna enjoy myself. And I think that's what everybody needs to step back and do. Start enjoying life again, and stop allowing these politicians and the media to divide us and to force us into these camps where we can't smile anymore or we can't interact anymore. And you guys know what I say all the time, make the world better than you found it. And that only comes through communication and civility. So I'll see you guys later. And make sure you guys subscribe, share, and comment. And again, below, I hope this doesn't turn into a big thing, but go ahead and comment below and tell me what you think about what's going on back home in our current political situation. See you guys later.